now going back to Bafana in Mexico.
Yeah.
2010, Shaba, he obviously scored the first goal of the World Cup in home soil. This time we're going to Mexico's home ground. So which of the two countries do you see scoring first? And from a South African perspective, who do you think will get our first goal in the World Cup?
Okay, I haven't thought about this. The first name that comes at the top of my brain.
Sure.
Police. Video.
Hey, Teta.
That's right.
Come back, back with another one, gents and ladies. Back with another one. We're here to discuss a bit of football as usual. You know how it goes. Today we just wanted to cover a couple of topics, but we'll start with our national team. The draw.
World Cup draw. Nice one. Repeat of the 2010 opening match.
The best World Cup in the world so far. But man, not to go without going too far. What do you think about our group? The teams that we are grouped with, what do you think our prospects are? Like, what are your views? What are your views, man?
Well, that group, I think the group is sharp. Like, I see, I welcome the decision, the final outcome. Because like, Mexico, I think that's our strongest opponent. And then,
Mexico, it's not the Mexico of old, you know. And even then, but we'll go back to that. I feel like even then we could have actually beat them. So I think right now with the Mexico that we're possibly facing now, I think I feel like we've actually got a good
one. And plus with the amount of like the talent that we have right now.
Sure.
Mexico,
it's nothing.
It's nothing. Me, I know round of 16. We are there. And then from there we have to fight it out.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely negotiate our way to the round of 16. South Korea now is one of those teams which I think can be tricky. I don't want to underestimate them. But I think just like Mexico, they're not at their strongest. You know what I'm saying? So I think those are two games which we should get 6 points out of. But my thing is, who do you think we get from the Euro qualifiers?
I think Denmark.
Ne? And how do you see us facing or like when we play Denmark, do you think that's one team which could possibly give us a hard time, or do you think that's actually a team where if we show up, we'll come back with 3 points?
Yeah, I think Denmark,
Sure.
Maybe, but I trust these boys. Like this new amount of like police cause check our sharp. Like when Sundowns World Cup, it was playing against World Cup. It was playing against the elite teams, but they showed up. So now imagine it's no longer Sundowns. This is now a mixture of the best players
in the country. Sure.
Sundowns, Pirates, against Chiefs, the best crop. So I feel like with this, if they still have that energy, we can let Denmark.
And I think for the first time in possibly any World Cup that we are going to, we are going with an air of confidence. Whereas with, I'd say, the older World Cups, we were there to just make up numbers. We were just there. I'm not saying obviously we're going to win the World Cup, but there's that feeling which we can actually get there and we can compete, and we can possibly go to the next stage after the country group stages. So I think we've got good prospects, man.
Yeah, we can actually be the remaining team in Africa when it comes to...
You think so?
Yeah, because
outside of Senegal, though, you don't think Senegal will find a way to make it into the groups and into the knockouts?
Senegal is strong,
Sure.
But also Senegal is a one-man team. They have players, but they are centered around one player.
Sure.
Now, in what we've seen recently, a team that even if Baninko, but as long as they are as a team, some talent like
sure.
They are not well-known players, but they are doing one talent.
Sure.
So that's why I feel like a spirit of Bafana. But we've beaten Morocco, we've beaten the best in Africa, just because of why Rotary Spirit. They have the star players, 200 million value squad, squad
Sure.
So I feel like even in the World Cup, that's what we have. That's our advantage. That spirit, So as this one is a tournament. So the team that has synergy quicker is the one that has advantage.
Sure.
Because it's gonna get competition. Like there's nothing.
There's no time to.
Yeah, there's no time to go back to the drawing board. So if you guys had that energy already, when you get there and you are even if Brazil, and they still haven't found each other, we can beat them. You understand?
Sure.
Until it gets now to the knockout stages where now they found each other and then like, okay, I know. Or Angshai pass ganj. We already have that system, style of play.
So now going back to Bafana in Mexico.
Yeah.
2010, Shaba, he obviously scored the first goal of the World Cup in home soil. This time we're going to Mexico's home ground. So which of the two countries do you see scoring first? And from a South African perspective, who do you think will get our first goal in the World Cup?
Okay, I haven't thought about this. The first name that comes at the top of my brain.
Sure.
Apollos.
You think?
He's the man for the big games.
Yeah.
Check the big games. He's there. You understand?
Yeah.
So in a game that is like that, we need like a player with individual brilliance. You might find that they are prepared for us and we are prepared for them. So it's like a 0-0 type of situation. Just like it was that time. Then you need a player that has a sharp thinking, sharp 1, 2, 3. Wow. Bravery, to sharp a shot, then Sabange.
Apollos, I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
They've basically said that we're investing in you big time. For you to score the first goal of South Africa's World campaign.
We already invested. The moment we made sure he moved from Polokwane seats, that's where we invested. Because he moved, he made the national team at a Polokwane seat.
Sure.
Ayago Pirate, and now he's fine. That one can play anywhere. He can play anywhere actually. He can be a world-class player if things like go well for him. He can operate in the World Cup.
I push into but let's see how we first navigate. I think AFCON. I think for me that will give me an idea as to how ready we are for the World Cup.
Yeah.
If we do well, and we continue with these boys, I think we can lead up properly to the World Cup, and I hope that next year our country, Bafana, can maybe possibly get big teams for friendlies. Yeah. So they can prepare. So this thing of I've been like no beef with our African leaders and whatnot, but like I feel like we just need a bit of proper competition so that we get used to the type of teams and the type of football we'll be facing up against once we're actually in the World Cup. If we can start now, I think it also helps us, even if we're taking losses in those games, but just to test ourselves against the best, you know? Yeah.
It's better to lose, bro. Like it's a friend.
Sure.
You lose, you'll see. Okay, this is where we lost. Okay, shut up. We're now a fumble. We're not when this happens. Unlike now going to the World Cup and then you have to now learn there. last minute. You have to go home now. Airport. They must have the spirit of the Boke. You see the Boke? Did you see what the Boke did? So they must have that spirit.
Hey, but at the same time, I would say the Boke is not just. It's not just spirit. That's talent, spirit, and everything combined.
We also have talent. There's not. I don't think there's anything that separates the Boke and Bafana because they grew up in the same country.
Sure,
it's the same environment, same thing. There might be different privileges. There might be different privileges. Mara, Botswana, there's no the talent that is ikokas, and if you got talent disc. Sure. Because there's a lot of disc.
Then do you not think it's a funding issue? And not necessarily funding, because maybe funding is there. It's just that the powers that be who are possibly maybe chowing money which should be going towards developing our
the players.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the problem. I feel like there's something in the road house.
Sure.
I don't want to say what, but there's something. There's a lot of politics there. That makes this football or but I feel like if the Boke can do it, Bafana can be the giant of Africa if they want. There's nothing that's stopping them.
Oh, that much I agree with. I think I recall once even seeing Samuel Eto'o talking about Bafana. Would say he expects them to actually be doing better than what they're currently doing. He was also just talking about PSL. How it's such a top league, and he was shocked. Why is it that Bafana is not competing at a higher level than what one would expect from them as well? But I hear you. But leaving the World Cup, or before we leave the World Cup, I actually wanted to touch on two groups, two quick ones. The Portugal group, and the USA group. Well, what are your views on that, on those groups? I personally, before, in fact, you even answer, I feel like I was rigged, man.
I also feel like there's something... But you know now how football is nowadays. Even Champions League is like that. They just automate fixtures. Is it today or tomorrow? Man City is playing against Real Madrid. How many times have you seen that fixture, my G?
In the last 3-4 years, every year, somewhere, somehow, you get that fixture.
It's always there.
Sure.
Like, why? How? So you can see, look at that. They put things... There's this other group now. I don't think you mentioned it.
Sure.
Is it the one that it has Norway, it has Senegal, and it has Canada in
Senegal, is it not in the same group with France or something?
Sure. It's France, Senegal.
Norway is in that group as well.
It's Norway. It's Norway.
Yes. If that's the case, then that's...
Holland versus Mbappe. It's the same group.
And they know the masses will be watching.
There's no group of them, but there are big matches in between.
Because for me, I feel like in Portugal, come on, the team's there, dog. One of them is Uzbekistan, whatever that. They're gonna give them 10 goals. Goal difference is gonna be very high. Yeah. And then I forgot the other team they were. It's easy. Man, it just feels like they
made it like,
exactly.
Okay,
they made sure
get
to the knockout stages, you know. And come on, man. Come on. I'm a bit frustrated with that. But I guess it is what it is. Our focus ultimately has to be Bafana and how we do in the World Cup. We shouldn't really concern ourselves too much until we get to that stage. We have to start seeing it's okay. Once we get out of this group, who are we looking to face?
We are strong.
I think so too.
I trust the boys. Because the other teams are weak, my G. Brazil hasn't really found their rhythm, even for them to qualify. It's just that it's easier on their side. So,
but I think even if it's not a thing of other teams being weak, I think that our boys just need to go in there and compete. And
basically when
play with pride.
When I say they're weak, I mean like they are not like as united as we are. Sure. So we have that advantage.
Sure.
That's one thing I know. Sabange.
But anyways, let's take it a bit closer to home, even though we're talking about home. Calling knockout final. Pirates became the winners of that competition. Did you think they'd win? Or rather, are you surprised that they did win?
Nah, I knew they'd win. Khalid, it's their cup, that was. Ever since it was still a Derby Cup, it was their cup. So we already knew Pirates in the final, they're taking it. I think now they are called the Cup Kings now. In the recent era. Not over.
But do they have more cups than the original Cup Kings? No, it's just a thing here, man.
Nah, it's just a thing that they just cut the timeline.
They're the current.
Yeah. They cut the timeline short. 10 years. They're like, oh yeah, they have one cup in 10 years. We have like 8. But I feel like I always knew. If you put Sundowns in the final and you put Pirates in the final and you ask me which team is going to win, I'm going to tell you Pirates is going to win. But Sundowns, I don't know.
What's the difference between the two? What makes you more confident with the Pirates coming back with a win as opposed to maybe Sundowns?
Pirates is more of like a united team and like Banally, their age, man. Even the time that they came from a 3-0 loss, you could see they're going to equalize. You understand? Like, there's the thing. And with Sundowns, not just recently, even the time they were strong, there are matches that you knew. That's how they always got knocked out of camp. Because there's a match where you can see, man. Like, there's that missing element. And that makes them lose that big game. That's how they lost to Aboma Gays. I think they lost the final last year, you see. Because when they get there, we already know that you dominate South Africa. Now show us. It's a final. Finally, it's not like any game. It's a big game.
And I hear you. And with the Pirates, they've always got that never say die energy. Even if it's 2-0 around 70 minutes, anything can still happen with them.
Yeah, and once you see every extra time, you already know Pirates will win because you know what they're gonna do. Substitution, then they're finished. Because you guys are tired. They are bringing fresh legs and give the star player fair. So we're gonna try. You understand? So we already knew. I knew Marumo Gallant would give them a tough time because it always does. I think last season it beat them 8-1.
Sure. So do you think this because this is what their second cup this season? Do you think it's setting that foundation for Guti? This is
they might be going for the treble.
This is their season.
Because now they have no pressure. They're gonna win the league. That's basically it's just like that. It's it. Because they already have 2 cups. Them chasing the league is nothing. They already have 2 cups. They wanna if they don't get a weak team in the Nedbank Cup, they're gonna win the Nedbank Cup. And then from there, they're gonna win the league.
But some guys can still do a thing in the Nedbank Cup. Now last year it's about
guys are very you guys are Nedbank Cup key. So us when we are in the final or when we are competing, we already have that. We don't even have to. It's there. It's just there. I don't know how, but it's there. So we might take the Nedbank Cup. Sometimes I get say this season.
I hope so, bro. I need them to just for this one. Jibanga told loads, so be confident in everything that in every competition that they're competing in.
But sometimes we've always feared them in the league only, not in cup competitions. Because they've never really dominated cup competitions. Even the time they were dominating, they never won the MTN8. They only won it, I think, once. Once. Then these everybody calling what? They always get trapped that side. Get Kapia Stellenbosch, these other smaller teams. Even the Nedbank Cup, they only win it here and there. So they've never really even won like a treble or a quadruple to show we are dominating.
We are
just
team.
winning. But then on the other side, they're just getting L's. L. So at least the Pirate and no, what's 2 or only 2. And when you check, they're not in CAF. So their only focus is what? The league. Sundowns has to play CAF, has to play the league, has to play one time. So already you can see the Pirates has an advantage. They have a game in hand and they're on top of the law.
Speaking of the league, and I guess we're talking about Kaizer Chiefs, their last game.
Draw FC.
How do you feel?
Draw FC. Draw FC. I don't know now. I don't know. But I feel like we are not... Maybe they are practicing how to score. But
practicing in the games.
They're practicing in the games. Because when you come to the stadium, you have to show us, like, what are you practicing? What we the whole time?
Yeah, man.
One time,
I feel like, I don't know, and it's hectic because unfortunately we've been drawing so many games. But I think we actually did well, man.
No.
You don't feel that. I think we were a team which was attacking.
Yeah, we are playing.
We were and look at the team which we were playing against. When was the last time we beat Silokanji?
TS Galaxy.
No, not that we're scared of them. But essentially would say one of those teams which we've generally kind of struggled against.
Like Baroka FC.
And whatnot, you know. ETS is kind of one of those teams, you know. And this time, it looked like we should have won.
Yeah, we should have won. Actually.
Yeah, we should. It looked like we should have won.
Yeah,
I mean, offside goal as well, which was not offside. This is where I guess we go back to those issues of VAR and whatnot. But I mean, come on, bruh. I think it was a game for us to definitely win. We played ourselves by not winning. But I think, Mina, I think the signs of a team which is
they're showing.
I think that's
definite.
Yeah, and it's only a matter of time where it clicks.
Yeah, it's the new players though. It's the new players.
I mean, they doing their part.
My boy
is actually
it's fitting in.
It feels a lot. I'm a lot comfortable with him and without Ox in thing. But Umacho, like, do you think he's someone who should be getting starting or?
Umacho is good when he's on form.
Sure.
When he's on form, he's good. He can punish.
Sure.
Mara, recently, I think Chansen Nova introduced second half of P.
To get more minutes, he can get up to speed.
Then he can start the games. Because now, it looks like in Kom. But
do you think our coaches are trying to now get a new partnership in midfield together?
Yeah.
I
feel like they're also doing a good job. Because now, we always put strikers there, but the ball, I feel
sure. And I mean, my boy has got, now my throw here and there has got long passes and whatnot. So they try at least those type of passes which you wouldn't get from an Ox.
Sure. The job becomes easier for Bongo, even like one talent. He now, you can see, which, I'm a talent because now he has two Gomrao. They're making sure. They're making sure everything is fine. Then now he can be free now in his whole Dupree, they can start shining. Because even Dupree, we think he's not on form. Supply.
You know who impressed me? Solomon.
Yeah, Solomon's there.
I know that game, he was actually pushing.
But Solomon's is always been good.
I think he's gone maybe unnoticed in these.
He's been good. Because if you need to check Kev, he's the one who was performing. Like, not mention you can see, there's a player who has energy, like one more or
attack.
When he has the ball, you won't lose it.
He's coming for the centre back.
He's up and down. Rookie sharp. The man he's playing now.
Sure.
Now. The other ones that just playing. So Solomon's eyes. But our left backs have always played for us, you know. Even if you check when Riflos was there, he was always he's playing more than the left wing. He's the one that has the ball more than the left wing. Unless if not Villegas.
He's been trying to, where's the low cross?
Cross then I could say injury. Because there he was coming along.
He was coming along. It seemed like he was someone who was enjoying his football and whatnot and all that other stuff. Sure. We're not, but let's hope, man. Kaizer Chiefs will do better and they'll improve. I think the signs are there. I know that we keep on saying the same thing every week, but I genuinely think the signs are there. I just think, I don't know what I can say is missing. Maybe it's goals. It's goals. Literally, it's goals.
It's goals.
And I think once that happens,
something will happen.
Yeah, now only at least there's also an
Ish.
at least, and with Ulilepo, I won't lie, with Ulilepo, I'm kind of mixed in a sense that I know he kind of carries things and takes the initiative. He wants to score, but sometimes I think it does too much of that to the detriment of the team. Instead of looking for a pass or a cross, I think if we can get that sorted, I don't know what coaching needs to happen for that to change, but I think if we can be a bit more alert and aware of who's around him, do I need to shoot now or do I need to run? But I think we might get those goals that we're looking for.
I will give them time. They have until the end of the season to show us the coaches, they have this amount of time to show us. Because I don't think after this season
they'll still be there.
Draw FC. They say Peterson has the most clean sheets in the league. When I count those goalless draws, I'm like, I'm not trying.
But at least he's making sure we're not losing. Which is also, we're not scoring, but we're also not
losing. Yeah, we're not losing as much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We have how many losses in the league? One.
We have one only. So we're not good. You know what I'm trying to say? So you can only imagine once we start scoring. Because clearly we don't have a problem
at the back. The problem is...
Sure. Yeah, boy.
The people that are supposed to score.
Yeah,
I don't want this star player.
I think maybe we still have an issue where the players want to be the one. Everyone wants to be the one to rescue
Kaizer
Chiefs. Yeah.
It won't happen. It's the team.
Exactly. You know what I'm trying to say?
Rescue Kaizer Chiefs.
So I think possibly that might be one of the issues where everyone wants to be the one, which has in, hey, I'm the one who scored the winning goal today. I'm the one who haven't changed. And I think if they can just take it back a bit and, like when you're literally running, look up.
Yeah.
Who's in a better position? Easy, bruh.
Yeah.
I think if we can get those things sorted,
then we are.
They play well together, but I still think in the final third, they've just got that thing of wanting to be the ones to go above and beyond. But it's to the detriment of our team. Also.
Yeah,
if you're not playing as a team, you're not looking for your other players, then it hurts us.
Yeah.
So I think that might be the problem. But one would hope that the coaches will
do
get
something
that sorted with time.
Yeah, hopefully. If they don't, then someone will. Someone will.
You keep pushing this thing. What's happening?
No, I need a coach with a big heart. Chiefs is a big team. We see the post-match interviews. I've never seen post-match interview a coach. But a coach at Chiefs. Peter, when he was coaching Sundowns, he used to trend just by mentioning Chiefs. His post-match interviews were trending because he was mentioning Chiefs.
Sure.
So imagine as a Chiefs coach. Can you go, Doria? We are coming. The only one people who have that character, they're not there. We need them. We need more
Don't you think also the coaches, I get that you need to be full of confidence and all, but you also need to manage expectations.
Because not like that, ne? Not to remind you like just when you lead the team. If we're now on a flare, even the team won.
Sure.
They won't struggle. But
like Mourinho when he was in Chelsea back in his days.
That's what I like.
Sure.
The perfect example I was about to say, Jose Mourinho.
Sure.
Even if I'm losing, I am Jose Mourinho.
Sure.
And we're going to win. One time, so there's nothing that's happening there. And no one is like, you have to. We are people. We're not just fans. Talk to us. There's cameras for a reason at the stadium. Talk, tell them, calm down, go on.
We've got this. We trust our players to come right.
The players are gonna see there, okay.
Our coaches is sure. Now we also need to make sure that we play to that standard.
Mama's you. Bazukushawa bona. The coach barakushawa nabo. Obvious. Mabalahlele izinto. Nabo bayabona ukuthi no man. We are family.
Sure.
So I feel like I'm not saying we need they're doing a bad job. I'm just saying like we need a coach with character. Like don't have a
So talking about coaches with character.
Yeah.
On a slot, I need to go to the English Premier League and this weekend. Salah just threw him through the team under the bus. Did you see his response on a slot? Do you think the way he's responding to the situation is showing Guti? Yeah, he's got character. It's his team.
He's floating, man. Slotten now from
Fundy One.
Sure. Fundy. When they started signing him, sure. I checked his record. I was like, okay, he's playing there, go Netherlands, cool, okay, sharp. So let me Netherlands, let me call Liverpool. Sure. Yeah, Jürgen Klopp. Okay, sharp. Half year structure system, everything is flowing. Now the cracks are showing. Because you remember what I said when they started winning?
Sure.
I told you, but what happened last minute?
Always. For those first 3, 4, 5 games, it was always just last minute. And then they weren't playing well in those games.
Then they started losing. The cracks started showing. That Damane Agi to we lose the guy, but we lose the team. That is why I don't know. That's basically what's happening. It's like a illustration, which he lost something. He lost the dressing room, or he lost the whole management, but he lost something. Like when I lose the man.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
But now Liverpool say when they are backing their manager. So what do you think from a player perspective? Do you think what Salah did was right to go on record and say the things that he said about his coach and the G?
I don't think so. Because when you're part of a team, there's PR and stuff, and there are things that you're not supposed to say on camera. There are things that you can say, but not on camera.
Yeah.
You can tell you we don't have to know. Keep it indoors, because now you are affecting the team. It's like now Liverpool can't handle their
internal issues. Sure, their house is not in order.
Yeah, their house is not in order, and now the cracks are showing. Even the other teams now they're gaining confidence. Even now, wherever they can go, Liverpool swag. So even if PSV, it's gonna be like So and that's not needed. It's a big team. But now I think they are getting under the status here United. When I United, they know it's picking up.
Hey, you know what? What's funny there? And then obviously you know I'm a United fan.
Sure.
As bad as Liverpool are doing, United is only like 3 points.
But they're picking up
ahead of them. Yeah, one. But at the same time, I think United, we've fumbled. I think we've fumbled winning positions.
Yeah.
Like our last few games.
And we spoke West about Ham, it. You remember last week?
Tottenham, Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Those were games where we were ahead and should have possibly won. But with Liverpool, Liverpool's just not looking nice right now.
It's not nice. Like from the season when it started, they're not playing nice football. It's okay, sharp. You're telling me there's something wrong. 5 games, last minute goals. Where is that Liverpool that we know?
I think what I've seen, and I speak from experience of other Dutch managers, they tend to lose their teams real quick. On Dutch managers, Erik ten Hag, lost Manchester United, Louis van Gaal, he lost the look. And I think the problem is because they are, I think, thinking as they are too direct, Dutch coaches. Dutch in general, I think, when they speak, what they say is, if you take it literal, you'll have a problem.
Oh, cultural.
You know what I'm trying to say? If you take everything they say literally, you might have a problem. So I think maybe the coaches speak and it just comes off as like can he hear himself, you know? Yeah. So I think a lot of the times they tend to lose the dressing room because of that.
Yeah. And it makes sense like that because even Eric, I call him Eric hashtag. So because there was a lot of hashtags about him when he was still
in thingy.
Yeah, so that guy, he started like, something's coming. Channel honest Lord. Now it makes sense. Now when you on for record, so
how long do you think he'll last in Liverpool?
Honest Lord.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as they find a replacement for him, he's gone.
You think? But do you not think we don't know that it's because the system is not the one which is working or not. But he came in last year. He won the league. First season, he won the league. Klopp, as good as he was for Liverpool, he's only won the league once in 9 years. And that wasn't even on his first or second attempt.
But remember, every time Jurgen Klopp lost the league, Man City was strong. When Arne Slot won the league, Man City was weak.
And Arsenal was strong.
But Arsenal won.
But we can't. I don't think you can blame it on
it was
City being strong. I think as strong. The thing is, as strong as City was, Liverpool was also strong in those years.
But they were not as strong as Man City. So last year there was no benchmark. Liverpool was just winning because they are used to winning. It was a system that was left by the previous coach.
They couldn't do with Jurgen Klopp.
They couldn't because Man City was strong. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
Man City put the benchmark there because every time Man City would win, come on, 99 points, 90, 91.
So when your argument is that because Man City was not its regular self last season, that's why Liverpool won.
Was shining because
Arsenal was also Arsenal, we couldn't expect them to win.
Even now they're doing the Arsenal things. So we already knew. So there was no other big team. You could see even in the Liverpool fail because Man City lost by this time. They were losing I think 12 games in a row like this. So it was bad.
But if you think about it, then if a slot.
Because let me make you imagine this.
Sure.
So imagine if Man City never lost all those games that they lost last season. How would everything change? Because we ended number 3.
No, but then if you're gonna look at it from that perspective, any guy can say for their team, imagine we didn't lose.
No, I'm just trying to make you an example.
Sure.
This is the only season where we were swapped. It's not like it's a usual thing.
No, but the thing is, even though you guys can say you are swag, but you also have to hand it to the teams which were in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Liverpool,
because now Manje is City, even though they're good, or they're not necessarily good, but they are second. It's not a clear.
They're not
a clear City where you can say, hey, you know what?
They're strong. The only strong team was Arsenal.